Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Calli and I love everything there is to do with makeup, from unboxing to hauling, reviewing, and everything in between. I am so freaking pumped for today's video. Like, my mouth hurts because all I've done is smile for the last hour. Before we get into it, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go on and do that now. You won't be sorry. Ding that bell. I try to be here on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sometimes on the weekend. Yeah, so with that being said, she's here. She's here in all her beauty. And we are making a look. So I hope you guys continue on watching this video. I'm super excited to be diving in to the cremated palette. This is the second time I ever get a palette on launch day. I still can't believe I got this one, so I'm freaking out still on the inside. But without further ado, let's go on and get into the video, because that is what you're here for. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's dive right into the video because I'm super pumped. So she's here. She's here. I've never been so excited. So I already untaped it just to make it quicker to open the box. So when you open it up, oh wow, it comes like this, and there's a little postcard of Jeffree. He's so beautiful. And then obviously the palette on the back. All the dollars I spent. So it comes wrapped in this beautiful black wrap. And then it has he always has signature wrap for his palettes. This one has the little urns with the stars in it, and it's black and white and gray, which is super cute and totally theme. And I'm probably gonna rip it, maybe not. Okay, I didn't rip it. So it's got bubble wrap. I'm just going. Oh my gosh. So this is the palette in all its beauty in the sleeve. So it's got it looks cut out, but it's actually plastic on the sleeve, so the sleeve's actually all the way closed, and it's the white marble. So let's open it up. What? I feel like he's looking at me. He's like, slay girl. Wow. Like, the pictures don't do it justice. at all, at all. So I'm gonna open it. Okay, I'm gonna take out the sleeve first before we make a little bit of a mess. Here she is in all of the grayscale glory. So I have to say, in person, well, 1, 2, 3, they are kind of greeny still. I'm living for this shade. The Angel of Death shade is gorgeous. Oh. Okay, so let's play. Let's just play. Okay. I should have prepared. I mean, when am I ever prepared? Let's be real. I'm so excited. I came home to this palette and I was like, we're filming, and then it has to go up by tomorrow, which is Saturday. Okay. Now, so I don't know if I want to go on the darker side first or the lighter side first. I'm kind of really, so the shades that draw me in, okay, so 5 shades that draw me in off the bat. Eulogy, this gray shade right here is kind of like a cool tone gray. The Morgue is like this lighter green gray shade. And then obviously Inheritance. I'm addicted to greens. And then Pallbearer is really speaking to me. So that was 4. Ooh. I really like Burial Gown. Okay, so these are the first 5 shades that really called to me in the palette. So that's the first 5 shades we're going to use and talk about. And I'm really hoping to do like a 3 looks 1 palette video with this. So that should be up. I mean, there's a hurricane coming, so it could be up pretty fast. Okay. So what I am going to do first is I'm going to take that Burial Gown shade and I'm going to put that on the crease. Just to set the crease and the lid and everything. She's pigmented. And definitely there. So I believe this is Jeffree Star's only palette that is strictly eyeshadows. Like there's no pressed pigments or anything in here. So that laid down nicely. Go in once again on this side. And I'm really just lightening up the crease, laying down like a base. Okay, so we have Inheritance, Eulogy, The Morgue, and Pallbearer. So I'm going to stay with the same brush, and I'm going to start with Eulogy right here, which is that light cool tone gray. I really wish I would have chose a different shade. So I think but even still, I think for the look that I'm going for in my head, I think I need to change up 2 shades. But simply because I feel like I should have went with Last Respects for this look. Because the 2 greens really called to me, and I feel like I just didn't really catch this one. So I think I'm gonna swap those 2 out. I apologize. But I need a green look first. And then we are probably going to switch out Pallbearer for Last Look right here. Yeah. And that's just to make this whole look that I'm going for come together better. So we're gonna go on and dive right on into Last Respects. It's a nice little greeny shade, and I'm just gonna start building that in the crease. And I do kind of go a little higher up because my eyes are hooded, so it's almost like I'm making my own crease. Oh yes. Quit it. Sorry about that. So the whole time I was in here applying my face for this video, my cats made absolutely no noise. But now that my camera's on, they're like, oh hi. I am really loving the tone of this shade. It's very cool tone, very me. It's gonna be a very army look. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go dig out my caramel lipstick because that's where this is heading. So now I'm just gonna keep up with darkening up the outer corner, kind of like a little bit of a smoky look, so to speak. So we're gonna hop into Morgue, and I really find that so far the shades go on super smooth, blend out super easy. Definitely have payoff. So for this one, I'm gonna kind of stamp because it's a little darker, and then start blending upward. And that's just kind of how I diffuse my color a bit, because I really want to just V it out. I'm really loving this little blending brush. That's really why I'm being this extra, because she's so smooth. So I feel like that gave it a nice, good, would you stop it? Little smoke. And deepened it up nicely. So I'm really finding that on, it's definitely more on the gray side. Like, it's a greeny gray, but it's a gray. So we're tapping on the opposite side. And then same motions. And we just are building that color up. I mean, obviously I'm going for a cut crease. My life is a cut crease. But I promise, my first looks are always usually cut crease because that is my like go-to look for like everyday wear. So that's the first thing I see when I open a palette. So when I do my 3 looks 1 palette, I want to take the time and really do a creative look, but then at the same time that's gonna make that video be so long. So there's that. Okay, so now I'm trying to get all the shadow. I might just stick with the same brush that I've been going with just to be sure that I don't have no color transfer. So let's go into Inheritance. I feel like this one is gonna really put off the green. And once again, except this one with the really dark color, I'm gonna kind of stamp here on that outer rounded edge. And I'm actually gonna go back in. Yeah, there's the green. I was building up for you. Like, where was this palette in? I don't know, 2005, 2006? Like, this is like a goth grunge dream. This is like me in high school. My go-to. Except I had no clue what I was doing and I wore so much eyeliner that you really couldn't see anything else. Wow. Like, I'm watching this form and I'm just... This is everything I needed it to be right now. Like, I wish Warren was here to see this palette because he would live for it. Okay, so now I'm actually gonna go to a pencil brush. How dense is this? Oh, that's too dense. I'm sorry, I'm so unprepared. This is good. So we're going back into the morgue, and I'm starting small and working my way up for the lower lash line. I don't know. I was thinking about digging out Karma, but I might need to wear a regular nude. Maybe mannequin. And then I'm popping. Quit it, Ikora. Get out. Say hi. Say hey. She's like, no. You're my bad key. I'm sorry. It brings out the... My cats bring out the baby voice in me. And I'm not gonna drag Inheritance all the way. I'm really just wanting to keep the deepness of the shade at the outer edge of the eye. I hate that it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm not going anywhere in this look. Okay. So finally we have last look. Get me a nice little shader brush. And I'm going to dip right into that beautiful shade. So gorgeous. And I'm just gonna go straight to the lid and see what it looks like. To see if... Oh, that's pretty. Is it dark? It seems like it might be a little dark. So we're definitely gonna pop into a lighter shade. Just because I like for the inner corner to be light. I mean, let's be real. I might use a couple more shades than I planned. But I mean, there's a lot. Let's go on this side. I'm glad I started in the middle and didn't just lay the color down. This is a beautiful little deep shimmer moment. So now let's take Mausoleum and see what that might be looking like. Might still be too dark. Oh no, that's lighter. Okay. always go back and just kind of blend over. So same thing on the other side. And I'm actually quite pleased with the fact that I didn't spray the brush. And I like the way that it looks. So now I want to spray the brush. So let's give that a little squirty squirt. I'm not 100% if that made much of a difference, truthfully, because it wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't drop something. Oh yes. Alright. So I'm gonna actually quickly go off camera and do liner, lashes, mascara, and maybe lips, who knows, and I'll be back with the finished look and we can talk about how I feel about the palette so far. Be right back. Okay, so as it turns out, Karma was exactly the lipstick I needed to really bring this look together. I probably put on like 5 different lip colors and this is the only one that looked the best. So here we have the finished look. Would love to know what you guys think below in the comments. I'm so in love with this palette so far. I think it is to die for. I love the payoff, the pigment, everything about the shades that I've tried so far. I love that it has this nice grungy green aspect to it, like the grungy gray green. I like that little vibe. It's like 04 to 08 me plus 2010 to 2014-ish me. All my little phases built into one palette. I'm in love. I can't wait to dive more into it. I can't wait to dive into the gray aspect of it and the black and even the white. I can't wait to really see what this palette has to offer. Let me know down below in the comments types of videos you would like to see using this palette. You want to see a 3 looks 1 palette, or would you like rather see in-depth tutorials using the palette 1 look at a time? I would love to hear your thoughts below. With that being said, if you've made it to the end of this video and you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because we're basically best friends now. So go on and hit that subscribe button and ding that bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.